it's a little chilly out right now. So, hey, Tony here, Random Adventures 2.0. Where are we at and what are we doing? Well, where we're at is, well, I'll tell you that here in a second. But what are we doing? Well, I'm not quite sure yet, but I think you're going to like it. All right. Well, I got to catch up. Talk to you in a second. Alrighty, so we are in the car. When I say we, everybody say hi to Stitch. This is Stitch. Hey, so Stitch, what are we doing?
Well, originally we were going to try to take you up to the top of Pikes Peak, but currently the road's closed. The top 6 miles are closed, so we can't get up there. So the other thing we were going to go visit was Garden of the Gods, which is a city park here in Colorado Springs, and a lot of people like to come see it. It's pretty fascinating.
Oh, nice.
Geography and geology and
yeah. So that's where we're headed right now. And I just to let you guys know, when I left, where did I leave on the last video?
I think you left from Pennsylvania. Oh,
all right.
No,
right.
The last one you were up in Buena Vista and you came down.
Yeah, and Buena Vista was nice. Now this is my travel guide, Stitch. He's been giving me places to go, things for us to see, and I want to say you've been doing an awesome job of getting me to places. Yeah. There's he's giving me alternate routes and things, and so everything you guys have been seeing, I guess since
California.
Since California has been what we call you, Stitcho Travel Agency?
Yeah, cheap travel agent.
Cheap travel agent, yeah. All right, so, I think we're starting to see a little bit of that mountain. Pikes Peak, yep. So we are going to try maybe to check the weather later on, see if they open it up. If they do, we're going to give it an attempt. But if not, we're going to Garden of Gods first, and that's not too much further out the road, so we will see you when we get there. All right.
Yeah, Tony, if you look kind of straight ahead and then off to the north there, that's basically the results of the Waldo Canyon fire we had several years ago, and it basically burned the side of the mountain.
Oh, wow.
It made its way down actually into, you see some houses up there, but those are all newly reconstructed houses. Most of those houses were burned in that fire. So it was a wildland fire. I don't know if it was set by humans or I never got resolution on that. But,
yeah.
And this has been maybe 10 years. So
really?
It's, it takes that long for the trees to start growing back. And I know they were doing replanting efforts. They normally do that, get volunteers to replant little small trees to try to get going again, and they also seed it.
Now, is it close to the Garden of the Gods then?
Well, Garden of the Gods is down here to the south, so it was pretty close to the Garden of the Gods.
So that's all that barren area right up there.
Yeah, that was all burned. And you can, if you look at the top of the rim, you can see.
Oh, I see the trees up there all burnt.
Yeah.
Still standing.
Yeah.
After 10 years, they're still standing there.
Yeah. Well, they're all dead.
Yeah.
They're all burnt.
Yeah.
It's just, it's just you really can't go up there and harvest that kind of stuff.
Right.
Plus, just even driving around, the soil's already kind of degraded just from the burns, because all the vegetation is gone, so there's nothing to hold that back. So we got a lot of flooding in this area from mudslides and stuff like that.
Oh, wow.
It was not pretty. We were in an area we shouldn't be in the middle of that fire.
Yeah.
See the kissing camels there.
Oh, is that what that's called?
On the very top.
Yeah.
There's 2 camels kissing.
Oh, yeah, right there in that little spot right there.
Kissing camels.
Oh, okay. So this is Red Garden of the Gods right there. And look how they're all red.
Yep.
Oh, nice. Can't wait till we get closer.
It's a little bit of a walk, although it looks like we got a parking spot right here, so it won't be so bad.
Adventures Out West has a Jeep excursion leaving in 30 minutes.
Yeah, this is a nice
at the
visitor
activities
center.
desk on lower level for more information.
So Stitch got us tickets to go check out this. This is a theater, so we're gonna go check it out. We got, what, 5 minutes left. Alrighty, here we go. So we're entering the theater, and so there's screens that show on both sides, or actually 3 sides. So this is gonna be the screen here, and Stitch's got us sitting over on this side, so we're gonna check this out. This looks pretty cool. Yeah.
Hey there! Welcome to the Garden of the Gods. You guys are about to embark on an epic journey through time and space to see for yourself just how those red rocks actually got there. Now, to begin the story of the red rocks, you have to go back about 1 billion years. So here we go. Hold tight, we're gonna be moving pretty fast.
Alrighty, he's using my line. Here we go. All right, so I am not showing you the whole presentation. The presentation was 15 minutes long. They had speakers or woofers in the theater, so you felt like you were flying around this ship. And he takes you around and back in time, and we look at how the rocks were formed, what the dinosaurs were like at that time, and just the different layers of the stone or rock or sediment that makes up the Garden of the Gods. This was a great experience, and Stitch, it was really amazing, and I thank you for getting those tickets for us. So the tickets are $6 per adult, and then they do have a place where you can make a donation as well. And but this was a great first look at the Garden of the Gods. Yeah, so let's go on and get over to the park. All right, so we are out on the viewing platform for we're done with the movie inside. Man, that was really cool. Stitch, thanks a lot for bringing us there. But we came out to the viewing area before we go over to the park. Stitch wanted to just explain a little bit of this, so take it over, Stitch. You want to start up at the upper end here?
Sure.
Yeah.
If you look further up to the north, you can see that this formation goes on and on. And it goes for quite a ways to the north, and it also goes quite a ways to the south. And you can see this uplift formation running up to the mountains over there.
Right down there.
Yeah, passing through the Red Rock Canyon open space, and but you can see where that formation runs right up into the.
In this space right down there, that's where you said you were going to take me climbing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
if we
if I
had the
could.
chance.
Yeah. Now that mountain straight out that way. What is this one right out here?
To the far left is Cheyenne Mountain. So
Okay.
Cheyenne Mountain's pretty famous just because that's where the NORAD tunnel system is located. So the NORAD in the mountain is dug into Cheyenne Mountain. It was done, during the Cold War.
Okay.
As an effort to maintain command and control of, keep our government running and keep the military running in the event of a nuclear.
And that's on a lot of movies, right?
Yeah, the portal, they get a lot of movies. I mean, Stargate's located in there. In theory. There's probably some aliens in there.
Right.
I used to work in there periodically. They actually have an alien in a jar.
Do they really?
Well, it's,
A fake one?
it's fake. It's pretty funny. They just it's in the desk actually in the command center. And when people come for a visit, they'll point out the alien.
Right.
in the jar.
Kind of keep it going, right?
Yeah, sure, why not?
Yeah.
That's what people go to the mountain, they want to see the alien, they want to see the Stargate.
Right.
So,
Oh, cool. Yeah, that was really informative. So you actually worked in this area for quite some
20
time.
years I came out here. Yeah, 20 years ago in the, with the Navy.
Yeah.
Which seems kind of weird for the middle of the country, but
Right.
I was associated with Naval Space Command.
Oh, nice.
When I first came out here.
Pretty cool. So you've climbed some of these?
Climbed down in Red Rocks. I haven't bothered to climb here at Garden of the Gods. It requires a permit. It's not like it's a big deal. It's just not some place that I've decided to come climb.
Cool. All right. He's 6'6". That's why I look short. Right. I gotta get it, stand on the table. We're gonna do, yeah, that's better. See, now we look the same height. You taught me that
It's
yesterday.
called forced projection.
Yes.
Forced projection.
Yes. Yeah. So we're gonna take a walk back to the car because we're gonna head up to a parking lot and get in the Garden of the Gods. All right, here we go. Oh, do you notice they said that on the video too? They stole that. All right, look at those. So we're entering into the park now. So Stitch is taking us over to a parking lot on the right-hand side. But yeah, I see some different colors already. Alrighty, we found our parking spot, and look at this. Look how high that is. Oh my goodness. So we're just starting out on the sidewalk. They got a nice sidewalk path going through here. And we're just gonna make our way down and look at these red rocks. All right, so right there's a magpie. You can see him in the bushes. Yeah. I have not seen any magpies until I saw one out at Stitch's house, and he told me what this was. There he goes.
Sea creatures.
All right, taking a look up at the
and they would just die and then
red rock here. So straight up above us is the kissing camel, and we saw that from way over in the video. But yeah, looking straight up, you don't see it as well. But this is red rocks formed out of what was that, Stitch?
Was it sandstone?
This is sandstone. Okay, so this is sandstone. Then Stitch was telling me about the limestone as well, and that's right across from these. And there's another magpie. Look at that. So right across here, see how the limestone is all white? Yeah, so that is limestone right there. And there's that magpie. I'll see if I can zoom in on him. There we go, right there in the center. There's a lot of those around here. So you have Camel the Rock, and then as you come down the trail, you can see this opening here and then a whole nother formation. Stitch said this one here, they climb a lot. Different routes on there, but you definitely need a permit for this area. Yeah, we're gonna keep walking.
They used it, I think they used it to try to make a little walk
Trail, yeah. So this is a gate here, like we were saying. You can climb in this area, you just need a permit required, but there's the gate, and you can see the route that they're taking is on this red rock right here. Now, earlier I heard something in the visitor center that said, you know, this is called Garden of the Gods, and you know, it was originally named that, but it's because it's a garden fit for the gods, and that's why they named it that. So this one here is very popular for climbing as well. I don't know if you can see it or not, but the sun is just catching one of the tie-offs on that rock there. You might not be able to see it. You can see how high it goes. Oh, that's looking up. Then you gotta rappel down or climb down.
Right up there too.
Okay, yeah.
See it?
Yeah.
Point there. Maybe that parallax will work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you got a face with a dark spot. If you kind of go diagonal down, there's some chains right there.
Oh, that is cool. So you climb that crack right there up to
Yeah,
that
and
point.
I think most of these, you're going to crack that. You're going to climb that crack. You'll climb this crack.
Cool. Yeah, so there's a plaque right there. So the Garden of the Gods was given to the city of Colorado Springs in 1909 by the children of Charles Eliot Perkins in fulfillment of his wish that it will be kept forever free to the public. So we had up in the visitor center, and I'll show you it here. Here's a picture of Charles Eliot Perkins, and yeah. So he gifted this to the park so that it would, I mean, this whole park, that it would remain public. That is so awesome. So thank you, Charles Eliot Perkins, and also for your children for dedicating this to gifting it to the park. Yeah, that is just great. So one of the trees that are down there, and I haven't seen an oak in a long time, but this is a oak tree, and Stitch called it scrub oak, right, Stitch? Yep. And he said it smells really good when you burn it in the campfire. Yeah. And they're all over as we walk along the trails here. Yeah, so we're at the one end of the park where there's a loop, and you can see more of the rocks sticking up out of the ground. Yeah, this is just a neat geological formation. Really awesome. All right, so you can see that rock right up there that's kind of wedged in there. But you can see also like moss, or maybe that's that lycotropin on the rock. But yeah, this one just extends straight up. All right, so there's our wild animal of the day. Another chipmunk. You can see him, he blends in pretty good. Stitch eyeballed him and said, hey, there's a chipmunk. And I'm surprised he's standing so still. All right, see you, little buddy. So they've got these sidewalk systems here that just go in and out and leave through all the red rocks. It is really cool. Here's another look at that limestone. And this is all the small animals that had floated to the bottom of the sea and then it compressed. But that's limestone. Stitch says he actually likes to climb limestone. It's real nice climbing. Yeah, we're just back in the car and we're driving through, and right over there is Pikes Peak, and it's way up in the clouds. So we just called the number to see about going up, and they've got it closed. I think they said mile 13 going up the park, or up the road to the top. So that's not going to happen because you can see it right there. It's in the clouds. We can't even see the top of it. So if we got up there, we'd be looking down on clouds, or just in a bunch of fog, right?
It'd be fog.
Yeah, fog. I'll tell you what, there's always another day. All right, so we're driving by. This is balanced rock. There's no parking spots up in this area, but we're gonna go right through the middle of it, just like these other cars. But that's balanced rock right there. Look at that. Very cool. That was Red Rock. We're coming, or Garden of the Gods. So we're coming out the one exit here. So what are we doing next there, Stitch?
We're going to run into Colorado Springs proper. Tony wanted to stop by a shop in there. We're going to do that, and then we're going to try to get a plate lunch of some Chamorro food.
Ooh, Chamorro.
Yeah.
What's Chamorro food?
Well, Chamorro is a Pacific Islander, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
My wife is actually half Chamorro, so we enjoy going there every now and again.
Absolutely.
I introduced Tony to Korean food yesterday.
Yes, he did. Oh my goodness, is it ever?
So I'm going to introduce him to Chamorro food today.
All right, so here we go. Oh, and I do want to say that this guy knows how to cook, definitely. And I'll show you some pictures of that. This was breakfast. This one here. Oh, this pork chop. Look at this pork chop. So that's a museum, a Pioneer Museum. Oh, nice. So we're down here in downtown Colorado Springs. And we had some artichokes the other night. And I had them for the first time. And Stitch and his wife made some dips. And man, they were good. And one of them was ghost pepper salt.
Just ghost pepper curry, actually.
Ghost pepper curry. So I said, where do you get that at? And he said, oh, at a spice shop. So that's where we're headed.
Yep.
All right, so here we are. So the spice shop is called Savory. So we're gonna go inside and take a look. Okay, this was a great little stop. They didn't have the ghost pepper curry, but they had the ghost pepper salt and also this lemongrass one. All right, and so we got them and heading out to the next stop. All righty, so we're following the footsteps. So we're gonna head down here. This is Guam's Island style barbecue. All right, so we're gonna walk down here. It's all painted. We're gonna go down a little alley. Oh, that's the, look how this opens up out here. Oh, looks like they're closed. Alrighty, so Stitch ran our food back to the car real quick, our spices. So that's where we're gonna head back. And Alrighty, we're back in the car. So it was unfortunate they were closed.
Fail.
Right? Yeah. So didn't get to taste the island food.
No.
But I'm sure another time. I definitely will. Some other time. Sounds really good.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I might even just make it for you.
Ah. That'd be nice. No, just kidding. So we're gonna look around maybe for another place, but we've got a live to do tonight, so we've got to head on back pretty soon. So those spices, we picked them up, and yeah, I can't wait to eat some. Yep. All right. So right here we have the U.S. Olympic Training Center, right here in Colorado Springs. U.S. and what's that?
Olympic and Paralympic.
Paralympic, yeah. So this is the whole training center right here. Wow, this is big. You see any athletes?
No.
Nope.
Just the two in this car.
Just the two. That's right. Alrighty. So they got the gate open there. Yep, just one car in the parking lot. Just one athlete in there right now.
One athlete.
Training. Alrighty, so we're back at the house and we got our tacos. What kind of tacos are these? There's two different kinds.
Yeah, one's a pastor and the other is a barbacoa.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's a verde sauce, you said?
Yep, verde.
Alrighty. So we're going to eat these and yeah. We got a live to do yet later. Tony Random Adventures 2.0. Welcome to the live. I'm going to say, hey, Mike, how you doing? And Frank, we got Stitch there and Lou. And alrighty. So obviously I'm still out west. That's why I got a cowboy hat on. And you're probably wondering who the mystery guest is. Oh, isn't that fire cool? All right. So I want everybody to say hello to Stitch. All right.
Howdy, howdy. Let's get rowdy.
There he is. So, oh, this is so awesome. All right. So, good night, everyone, and thanks for coming along. And remember, it's just one adventure at a time. And everybody say bye to Stitch. Say good night, good night, good night. Au revoir.
Do you have to cue the music or anything?
Oh, you know what? I can't cue the music. I wish I had the
Or
music.
can you give him a 2.0?
Oh, I can give him a 2.0.
All right, then.
All right. Here we go.
Cowboy up.
Cowboy up. All righty. So, remember, you're one adventure at a time, and you know what? You have a great one, and we'll see you on the next random adventure. It's Tony 2.0 and Stitch out. Alrighty, we'll see you.
Cheers, all.
All right, cheers. Thanks for coming along. We'll see you. We're done with our Sunday night live, and hey, that was actually last night. So Stitch and I are just standing out here right now, enjoying the sun, and we checked the weather again, and Pikes Peaks, you can't get up there. You can get a couple more feet up or miles up, but you're not going to get to the top. So we're going to have to save that for another episode and another day. So that gives us an excuse to come on back. All right. So I do want to say, Stitch, thank you so much for allowing me to come over here and stay and recharge all my batteries. Yeah, it's been a blessing. And we have been going just around and doing things and just doing a lot of stuff that we didn't film. But I've had a, what do you want to call it, rejuvenation, maybe. I feel good. I feel like I can go back and forth from west to east 2 more times after this day. Right. So Stitch is going to take Ruff for a walk, and Ruff's over there patiently waiting. So I'll show you Ruff here in a second. But Stitch, thank you so much, brother. I really appreciate it. And we got to hang out for another day yet. And then I'm going to leave, and I'm going to get on to the next location, and I'll tell you where that's at, right?
Yep. Try to beat the weather.
Yeah, try to beat the weather, because we've got what, you're going to get about here, what?
About 7 inches of snow.
Yeah.
Here.
Oh, man. Oh, look at this hat he gave me. So you have to go on the live and find out how this came about. All right. So, well, do you want to say it? Cue the music or anything?
Cue the music.
Oh, there you go. All right. So remember, it's just one adventure at a time. And thank you again to Stitch and his lovely wife, and for all the hospitality. And I got a dog. Rough was just awesome. So, all right. Well, you have yourself an awesome adventure as well. And if, hey, if you want to follow along in this, we still got a lot more states to cover. All right. So remember, it's Tony and Stitch 2.0 out. Alrighty. See ya. All right. Bye.